So this is one of my favorite scrapbook layouts that I made for this series, and I think it's just because I have an incredible love for proteas. So here I'm showing you just quickly how to prime your page with a little bit of gesso. And honestly, it's so easy. You just scrape it with a card, you know. And now, based on the journal page that I made this past Monday that I posted on my blog and YouTube, I'm going to make a scrapbook layout inspired by it. So I'm starting with black, and I'm using black ink, and you can see the brush is fairly dry. So I'm just going to paint with this dry brush a little bit of the black, just adding a tiny bit more. And this is Liquitex acrylic inks, which is awesome to use. And I'm just going to start off. So basically, when you do this art journaling style pages, you know, the bottom layer might not even show. It's just a process to start. And once this is dry, I'm going to add this piece of paper. It's by Reflections. It's a brand that I got from Michael's, and I'm using soft gel. And I'm just going to adhere it to it, Mod Podge it to the page. And this is again just working on background and starting to make, you know, just see where it goes. And then next up, I'm going to paint with that beautiful salmon color or coral that I used on the page. And I'm just going to, again, go with the flow. This is super intuitive. You see, I'm painting around the little pattern there. And just using a smallish brush. It's not a big one, but not super small. And going to add some pink or red. Some red paint splatters, sorry. And then going to let that dry. Once that is dry, you can see it actually, I tilted a bit, so the paint dripped on the other side. And now I'm going to use the flowers, and I did a print and cut with these, and I did print and cut them on some Strathmore paper that is like 200 grams or 200 pounds. So it's heavy paper, almost like watercolor paper. And I used my silhouette to just print and cut them. And now I'm just going to use some soft gel or Mod Podge, it's up to you. And I'm just going to adhere them. And now you can see the beauty of the acrylic paint. So even if you paint over it with something like Mod Podge or soft gel, it still doesn't flow, you know, so that's nice. Using the same stencil, and I'm going to use molding paste and just add some words here and there. Again, it's just for texture. There you go. And once that is done and dry, then I'm going to, let's see what I do next. I'm going to focus my paper. I'm going to stretch out this layout. In this series, I'm just using a white cardstock, and I'm placing my adhesive quite close to each other, like I usually do when I stretch things out. And then I'm just going to, from one side to the other, just gently squeeze it down. Oops, and the words got in there somehow. And now I'm just going to lay it down. So what I discovered later is that you actually can buy some chipboard cardstock, which is amazing. And that was what I used on other pages, you know. I'm using this photograph of Wilna, and I'm going to use photo corners to adhere it. And already I'm loving this layout so much. And these photos of Wilna work so well with the pages that I made. And I think it's because of the coloring, you know, of her dress. So, and now I'm going to add words say yes to new adventures, but I think I want to make the background a little bit more plain in a way, you know, that the words just pop more. And that's what I'm going to do here. Just a little bit of white paint and a wet brush. So it's going to paint. You can see I'm hesitant there, like I don't want to do too much or too little, you know, because I love the background so much as it is. And usually what also happens is that the hot glue, those little strings that it makes, it gets into everything on my desk. So it's sort of a process to detangle everything from those little I don't know, what do you call it, strings. So I'm putting some hot glue just right down the side, and now I'm just going to add the words on top of it, just on the side. Say yes to new adventures. So you can actually buy the bundle of the adventure series on iHeartStudio, but if you enroll in the Art to Heart workshop, then it's there for free. And now I'm adding that little tassel, and if you look at all 4 of the pages that I created for this series, then you'll see I used the tassel on each one, and that's because there were 4 in the package, and the colors just miraculously worked so well with the colors that I used on the layout, you know. 1 was blue, 2 were blue, and 2 were more orangey, so it just worked well. And of course the Tim Holtz stickers. What would I do without these stickers? I absolutely love them. Those are the big words, I think, and then you have smaller phrases as well. So a little bit of white, the white acrylic paint, which is always nice. And now I'm just, you know, doing what I did on the journaling page, just adding a little bit of drawing with white in here. And this is just a nice way to add some more embellishments, you know, and to embroider on your page, so to speak. Okay, so this is the very last page that I'm posting in this little series that I used these products for, that I created. Very arty scrapbooking pages, art journaling style type of scrapbook pages. And you know what, the process of these 8 pages, the 4 art journaling and then the 4 scrapbooking pages that I made, were absolutely priceless to me as a creative. You know, I absolutely learned so much, and I'm so thankful for every bit, you know, of learning that I can do. Well, that wasn't very eloquently stated, but whatever, you know what. But thank you so much for watching. And then next week I'll be back with my spring collection. Bye.